This one really disappointed me, man. I was rooting for Bobby Green big time, not only because he's a Jackson athlete, but just because he's a real one, right? Like he's been in the sport for a long time, taking a lot of big fights. I love the way he fights. I love the way he talks the whole time. So I was rooting for Bobby Green. And Paddy's just, obviously pretty easily to not like, but that's kind of his, it's kind of like his star powers. Cause he's kind of a dweeb. He's kind of like a dork, right? But he like plays it up. It's going to pay off for him in the long run.
I thought he was a big fan favorite.
He is. Like people like him a lot, but I think they liked that he just lets out his true character of who he is, I was just really rooting for Bobby Green, but
me too. I like them both. I like Paddy and but
I don't dislike
but
Paddy.
you know what I'm saying, but
he's just easily dislikable.
Yeah, but everybody know Bobby's the boy. He's the homie. He's Jackson athlete, so got to be kind of biased.
He's one of our guys, but King Green, I don't know why you guys keep referring to him as Bobby. His name is King Green. Green said on his story that he didn't shoot, he just slipped, and then that caused him to get in a horrible position and fall into that guillotine choke.
Well, I will say that these kicks that Paddy were landing were heavy, right? They looked really heavy and they were bothering Bobby. And he caught him in a timing where it did look like he kind of slipped in it. But after he slipped, he continued, which is a natural instinct to continue into the shot because he dove, like he fallen down, he dive into something, he continues. But with knowing like the game plan should have never been to shoot, right? So get in that position should have been fighting hands and get out. But it was fast. I mean, Paddy Pimblett's guillotine attempt straight to the triangle choke was very impressive. A sick win for him, and his stock is going to continue to rise because of it.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is big. Huh?
He's a big boy. You look at him in there; he's definitely grown up.
He looked way bigger.
Puberty for sure.
Yeah, he looked way bigger than Bobby.
I think he was more likable when he was a kid, and he was just this little fat little scout.
He does look pretty ripped.
He looks a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Why do you think Paddy Pimblett, for a kid who's just coming up in the game, loves MMA, has great success, why do you think he gets hate on so much? Like, why doesn't the MMA community rally more behind him?
I think that's going to be part of his thing, though. I think the same way that people disliked Conor in the beginning until he started backing it up and being more of a G. You know what I mean? Like they did not like him at first, but then they ended up loving him because he can back it up. I think it's the same kind of thing. Like you're going to watch him. You're going to watch someone more to watch them lose than you will to watch them win, I believe.
Oh, there was a slip. I see it.
Yeah,
now.
so let's look at that again.
I mean, Bobby's hesitating. He's slipping everywhere.
Yeah, you see it. He's trying to kick him back through the calf on the slip. I see it.
Do you see the slip?
I saw this. He was advancing.
Running back, Vinny?
Yeah, he was advancing forward, and he got kicked at the same time.
It was like he was switching his stance or something.
He took a big back
leg.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
I don't know, man. It almost looks like he's timing the kick into a shot. Though we back it up again. It almost looks like he's elevated. He's changing his elevation as he kicks. Go back a little bit further, bud. Right here, watch.
But it did make him like fall.
He did. But watch. He changes his elevation as he throws the kick. Boom.
He was trying to block it.
No,
right. He was he's preparing. He was probably trying to block it or catch it or something like that. Because those kicks they were hurting him. They were hard. They were tough kicks.
Yeah.
But what is it about? Like, obviously, he keeps trying to kick his ankle. He keeps trying to kick his calf. It's
just a fucking leg kick in general. Yeah. Let me hit you with a baseball bat in your leg and see how you like it. It's one of those things that you're going to feel, dude. You're going to like most things you don't feel in a fight, right? You don't like you have so much adrenaline going, you don't feel them, but a really good leg kick,
you feel
like,
that
oh shit. Yeah. It's something you're going to feel for weeks too. It's something you'll limp around on for weeks.
Bro, you feel those
slow
kicks.
him down.
Yeah, Luke, talk to me about kicking. I know you're one of the best kickers in the UFC's ever seen. What is it about kicking being in your arsenal? Vinny, run that back real quick.
You know what I like about Paddy Pimblett right here? He did not break his arm.
He could have, right?
He literally could have broke it, but he looked in his eyes and he saw it. Like I commend Paddy on this because he could have just ripped his arm off. That guy, the ref should have jumped in earlier. But
he's like out right now.
Yeah.
Is his arm okay?
His arm's fine. He didn't break his arm. His arm was just flexible. But back to your point, Bear, what were you saying? Kicking, Paddy's a longer fighter. Bobby's all about movement, so limiting the movement from Bobby, trying to take his legs out, trying to slow him down. Even like with Jacare, when I fought Jacare, it's out kicking his right hand. I want to just pin his right hand so he take away his number one offense. So both things is take away Bobby's movement and use his length. He's bigger, longer fighter. Take advantage of the distance and take away that.
It's unfortunate, man, because I think Bobby's our King Green's style is perfect for fighting Paddy, right? Like his hands are lower. He's going to be able to avoid takedowns with it. really good crisp boxing, which I don't feel like Paddy Pimblett's boxing is that sharp. He leaves his chin high and he throws combos with his chin high. So that fight could have gone great for Bobby. Just, very unfortunate that he fell into that shot. And Paddy Pimblett's jiu-jitsu looks awesome. Looks really good.
Now, rewind that. Now I see why.
I was just going to say that.
I see that.
You can see why people don't like him sometimes because he does
that right there. Why is he doing
just
that?
like nerdy shit,
Can you rewind it?
It gets on your nerves a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Why is he jumping around doing? What the fuck? Is that a British thing that we don't know?
I just think they're all singing. Yeah. They're like rooting. They're like saying his name. Like the arena was going crazy for him. But he does like this like funky dance and like he's just silly, right?
I think that's just being British. I hang out over there. They different from us.
Yeah.
We might not think it's cringe, but that's like their shit.
No, I think that's their shit. That's everyone.
Yeah, rewind it to the actual kick. And I want to ask Luke something about this technique because I think a lot of the fans at home too, they want to kind of see this and hear it broken down by these guys. Because a lot of people were saying, obviously, it's a slip. Obviously, Bobby Green said it was a slip. And then a lot of people are just saying, well, that's part of the fight game. Is that just part of the fight game? Or is it really, it's just his mistake?
The shit happens in there for sure.
He stepped in. He stepped in, went for the back leg. The back leg kick is one of the most effective leg kicks in the game. Mm-hmm. Bobby, it's also a hard one to prepare for. He stepped back to prepare to do some kind of attack, and he came into it. And so it just kind of instinctually kind of buckled him and put him down into a takedown, I think.
Here's my thing about it. Obviously, Pemberton got really, that's his name wrong? Paddy the Baddest Pemberton. Pemberton. I'll be trying not to fuck up people's name. Paddy the Baddest. He got some real good jiu-jitsu, right? Yeah. To go from a guillotine to
it was slick.
That was slick.
It was very slick.
To what? A triangle?
Yeah.
But my thing is, my triangle defense.
Slam him.
No.
Slam him.
You make him kiss their knee.
He's out. He's already out.
Yeah,
but you do, but so he tried doing that, but he circled the wrong way, unfortunately. Right? If you circle away from the arm, but it was already too late. Like he was in so deep, it was too late for it. And when I originally,
you still can do it because when soon as somebody put a triangle on you, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta get your arm away from your neck.
Yeah, you gotta remember you're going against someone that's stronger than you.
Yeah, he looked way bigger.
He looked bigger than Bobby. Like he's stronger than you. You can't just like move him and circle over. Like his hips are already over. Like that's a tough one to get out of.
So right here on the kick too, Rampage. What you were talking about with the slip.
Yeah.
Do you think that the decals on the mat have anything to do with the kick?
No, it's the canvas.
No.
Oh, it is.
The decals actually help you out more. So you want to fight over the decals. It's the canvas that's just slippery, bro. That canvas is slippery. It's like almost fighting on in an ice rink. Almost.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like that.
Some of the decals get you a little bit.
Some of them get you.
What do you think?
I like the decals more. That they give me more grip than the canvas.
TJ, any opinion on decals versus canvas versus the cage?
I think it's different now. They've made the decals into the canvas now, so the decals look like they're part of the canvas to where they were back in the day.
There was like a little sticker or something.
Yeah, it was like a sticker on top of the canvas, but now they've gotten it down to where they've made it the canvas, right? It's almost like they're printing the canvas like that. So it's not like a change of texture. Before I came in here, I was saying like, damn, Bobby Green made a mistake where he, dove into that shot and kept going for it, but it happened so fast, bro. Like he got kicked off his feet, he dove, like he fell into it, and then like he fall into that single leg. That's just a natural instinct is to finish the single leg, making a shitty situation into a better one. And unfortunately, Paddy was just ready for it. Like that was sick.
He had that triangle tight, so it's easy to panic. And if Bobby Green would let me, I would like to show him my defense, because my defense is not jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. You want to train with Bobby Green?
I want to show him my defense to the trainer.
Luke, why are you laughing?
Is that why? Because have you ever seen me get tapped out from a triangle choke in my fight?
But what heavyweights do triangles?
A lot of them. I'm talking when I was light heavyweight.
The problem is he was deep. He was deep in from the guillotine, and he fell to the triangle, and he fell at an angle to where he couldn't get back up. And I mean, got to give it to Paddy. Paddy owned him from start to finish. He maintained the distance. He had him every step of the way.
Yeah.
What I respect the most out of Paddy, and I can't say I love Paddy's game. I don't love Paddy as a person, but you see him in the triangle. He hits the shots. He converts the arm bar. The ref is late to come in, but Paddy still doesn't break the arm. And he holds it with one arm like he could. Most people would have ripped his arm apart.
And
just go for the finish. But he looked in his eyes, and then he asked him after the fight. He's like, "How's your arm?" I remember I heard him. I was like, "That was kind of gangster." I'm not gonna lie.
I can tell
Credit
by
to
the
you.
way you laugh when I said that you think I don't know jujitsu.
No,
No, I can see it in your eyes right now. You think
I
I don't.
think just the